KMSU?
Yeah, hi. You called me, Paul Diano?
Yeah, Paul, this is Dustin Wilmus. How you doing today?
Yeah, hi. I'm sorry, man. I've got a really bad fucking vibrate here, and Skype is all fucked up. I'm just outside the studio at the moment.
Well, is this a good time to ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure, yeah. Let's do it.
Excellent. Well, first of all, I'll ask you, what got you started playing music? What made you want to get into it?
Punk music. It was always punk. Yeah, I'm just sitting there watching the Ramones and Pistols and stuff like that. It was a case of like, oh, anyone can do this. So I thought, I'll try it. It worked.
So is that how you wound up being an Iron Maiden? Were they just friends of yours, or?
Yeah, Steve went to school with me. Steve was a couple of years older. He was just leaving high school. So I was just joining. Just like went to high school with like a mutual friend. They was looking for a singer. I sort of turned it down about 3 or 4 times. That was like a little bit too sort of like theatrical, and it's basically like sort of pub rock. So anyway, in the end, I went around to Steve and listened to the first album, which you wrote. I thought, it's going to be fucking great. So that was it. Done.
Well, yeah, and that first album and the Killers album also both, landmark albums for kind of that thrash metal scene. Did you guys realize at the time you were breaking ground for these other bands that were coming out?
No, we didn't. The thing is, just like for us, it was just like all we want to do is just like go play our music and play it live and see what we can do. I'm sorry, man. I'm out on the street at the minute. You might hear some weird voices coming through at the moment.
Oh, no
problem.
Come
outside the studio, otherwise you won't get hold of me.
Well, then those early years, and you guys opened for Kiss in 1980 on the Unmasked tour. I mean, was that just a crazy time, or what are your memories of those early years?
Well, it was a bit weird because, me, with my mindset, coming from punk and all, I've seen guys all dancing around bloody makeup and stuff like that. But they were awesome guys, absolutely awesome. The whole of Kiss was fantastic. They really took great care of us, and they were brilliant, really brilliant people. So we had the best time ever on that tour, and it done so much for us in Europe. So, we owe Kiss a big thanks.
Well, then I know eventually you left the band during the next tour, and there's been kind of conflicting stories about that. What is your take on your reason for leaving the band?
A little bit of politics. We won't go into it. I rather just keep it to myself, that sort of thing. All I got to write was this little title track on the second album, Killers, and it sort of lost its sort of punk edge a little bit, and sort of was going a bit too sort of heavy metal, especially with like Martin Birch producing and stuff like that. But fair play, still a great band.
Right. So you're still on good terms with them now?
We don't see each other too much. See Steve at airports every now and again. And Rock in Rio last year, I went up as a special surprise guest just before Slayer and just before Maiden. I see Rod Smallwood, but I never saw the rest of the guys in the band. Because, I went up on stage as a guest with a couple of friends of mine up there. And by the time I come off stage, I didn't get to see Iron Maiden. There was so much press on that there and radio and whatever, so I didn't get around to see them, unfortunately.
Well, obviously, you stayed busy, throughout your career. You had Battlezone, Killers, and your solo work. Is there a kind of point in particular that you can point to that, was your favorite or that you're most proud of?
Well, at the moment, we're writing a new album, Architects of Chaos album. We're doing really good. It's my German touring band, but we've actually decided to become like a real band. We've done 4 tracks so far. We called it an EP. Metal Hammer and Rock Hard Magazine in Germany just give us the EP of the month. We're finishing off the rest of the album at the minute. That's why I'm in the studio right now, because what I've written, I want to see if it sounds as good in my head, or what's in my head, if it sounds that good, recording. So I'm just roughly demoing this and sending it over to my boys in Germany. And that's it. I've just sent 4 of the tracks off to Danny Stanton from Twisted Sister today as well, if you want to hear it. Because, we're talking about maybe him taking on as management.
Excellent.
Be good, actually, yeah.
Do you have other, different bands stationed in different countries? Did I read that right?
Well, the reason for that is to keep the prices down for the kids.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I've done this for so many years, I'm actually losing money now. I didn't actually want to, we go to sort of places like sort of Venezuela, where my wife's from and stuff like that, and places like that, and we worked for Hugo Chavez, and all we did was went into the country for 5 shows a few years back and got nothing for it, just a hotel and flight. But I thought, it's just cool. Certain parts of South America, you just cannot. They just don't have any money. So we're like, okay, well, let's, want to get out and play everywhere, and you end up sort of losing money. And I thought, I can't do this anymore now. So so what I do, I got bands in Mexico, in Brazil, Finland, Sweden, Germany, Italy, all over the place. But it's just to keep the ticket prices down.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm surprised that more people don't do that, actually.
Yeah, well, it ain't anymore, because I'm losing fucking money now, man. So I'm like, bullshit. I've got to start going up again. So this is the reason why my manager's actually retiring. I'm looking for new management and sort of like, sort of move up another step. So, I took a step back from the stadium. It's like just doing clubs all the time and working like a dog and getting no money out of it in the end. Well, man, I've got family to take care of as well.
Right.
So it was just like trying to put something back in for a change, but I've got to now, to be honest with you.
Well, we also read another new CD or a DVD coming out, The Beast Arises. Is that on the way soon?
Oh, that thing in Poland, man. I tell you what, it was amazing because I had a great Polish band with me. When I played over there, which is like, it's because I ain't been out there for a while, and the band were awesome. I mean, it's always a surprise. You get there, we don't normally rehearse. These guys have all been rehearsing before I get there. It's almost, like kind of like hit and miss. Anyway, went over there. The guys were awesome, really fantastic players. Had a fantastic time over there. And then we recorded that, I think it was like the Lizard Club or something. And we did it. And I got all the lights and cameras and all that stuff. Fucking hell, here we go. But it came out pretty good. I thought it came out good. And I was singing out my skin. So I was really happy with it. But my voice just seems, the older I get, the better it gets. I'm like, that's all pretty good. So I haven't seen any of the cuts out of it yet, but it's coming out soon. And apparently, I've just been told today by our record company, is it Best Buy? Best Buy in the United States. I mean, Journey's just done an album on that one, so we're going out through that in the United States now, which is going to be kind of weird.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like you're keeping busy, and looking at your body of work, you've kind of been putting out albums steadily throughout the last 30 years or more. Do you have a,
Well, yeah, but I haven't made a record since Nomad. That was like 9 years ago. Back in that's with my Brazilian band. That's like the #1 band with me. But like now we've all gone our own separate ways. So now me and my German guys do exactly the same as all the other bands do around the world. We just turned it into a band. We just called like the new album called Architects of Chaos, Rejected from Chaos. We've done like 4-track EP. If you go on Facebook, it's easy. It's like www.facebook or Facebook/Architects of Chaos, but with a V. And like you'll get a teaser on there once we've done, and so like we're finishing the rest of the album off now.
Excellent. Well, definitely looking forward to that. And Paul, it's been an honor having you on today. Is there anything you want to leave the listeners with?
Oh man, all I want to do is get back to the States, man. It's been a long time. I haven't been back for about 4 years now. I've got my wife and kids and that over in America as well. I just want to get the fuck back over there again without any trouble from the cops and all that, and just go do my job.
All right. Again, it's been great having you on. Thanks a lot, man.
Cheers, buddy. Take care, mate.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thanks.